हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, वेलकम। आज इस वीडियो के अंदर हम पढ़ेंगे एंजाइम की कुछ प्रॉपर्टीज के बारे में। लास्ट वीडियो के अंदर हमने एंजाइम के स्ट्रक्चर को देखा था, स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ एंजाइम को स्टडी किया था। इस वीडियो के अंदर अपने एंजाइम की स्पेसिफिक जो करेक्टर है, प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ एंजाइम है या स्पेसिफिसिटी ऑफ एंजाइम उसको स्टडी करेंगे। So enzyme have different specificity. Among of them, some properties we study here. First is protein nature. All enzymes are protein. We know very well. Okay. All enzymes are chemically protein. Second property is colloidal nature. So all enzymes are colloidal in nature. Due to this, they provide more surface area for the attachment of substrate and increase the rate of reactions. Okay. तो एंजाइम में वो कोलाइडल नेचर के होते हैं, जिसके कारण जो है मोर सरफेस एरिया प्रोवाइड करते हैं, जिससे सबस्ट्रेट जो है उससे एंजाइम से इजिली अटैच हो जाता है और रिएक्शन इंक्रीज हो जाती है। नेक्स्ट इज एंजाइम ऑप्टिमा। So most of enzymes are act as the specific conditions of temperature, pressures, acidity, and etc. and concentration of substrate. These conditions are called enzyme optima. Okay, so enzymes are specific for their working depends upon temperature, pressure, acidity, and etc. These are called enzyme optima. Enzymes are protein in nature. Due to this, they lose their activity at the high temperature and at a low temperature. They work only at a specific range of some conditions. Next is enzyme inhibitions. The activity of enzyme can be reduced or inhibited by some chemical substance. That chemical substance are called enzyme inhibitors. Enzyme inhibitors. They stop or reduce the activity of enzyme. Enzyme inhibitors या enzyme inhibitions is reversible or irreversible process. Next is capacity to react with the acidic and basic substrate. Enzymes are protein in nature and protein is amphoteric nature. So enzymes can be react with acidic and basic both type of substrate. Okay. enzyme जो है वो acidic और basic दोनों टाइप के रिएक्ट सबस्ट्रेट जो है उसके साथ रिएक्ट कर सकते हैं। क्यों? क्योंकि जो है एंजाइम प्रोटीन नेचर की होती है, प्रोटीन होते हैं और प्रोटीन के एम्फोटेरिक नेचर की होती है। ओके, नेक्स्ट इज द स्पेसिफिसिटी ऑफ एंजाइम। एंजाइम आर स्पेसिफिक टू देयर रिएक्शन, कैटलाइज टू देयर रिएक्शंस, एंड स्पेसिफिसिटी ऑफ एंजाइम्स देयर रिएक्शंस इज 4 टाइप्स। फर्स्ट इज एब्सोल्यूट specificity. Absolute specificity means the enzymes are catalyze only one type of reactions. Enzymes are catalyze only one type of reactions, such as urease enzyme hydrolyze only urea. Urease enzyme hydrolyze only urea, not then other. Okay, so one type of enzyme is catalyze only one type of reactions. Second property is group specificity. Some enzymes are react catalyze only one type of group of substrate. एंजाइम है वो एक टाइप के जो ग्रुप के जो सबस्ट्रेट है उसी पर रिएक्ट करते हैं। ओके, फॉर एग्जांपल हेक्सोकाइनेज एंजाइम एक्ट ऑन डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ हेक्सोस शुगर्स. Hexose enzymes act on different types of hexose sugars like glucose, fructose, galactose, mannose. All are hexose sugars, and hexokinase act on only hexose sugars, not pento sugar, not trio sugar, not tetro sugars, only on hexose sugars. So this is specificity of group. यानी ग्रुप है ये हेक्सोस का 6 कार्बन जो ग्रुप है शुगर का उसी के ऊपर रिएक्ट कर रहा है, 5 कार्बन या 4 कार्बन जो ग्रुप है उसके ऊपर नहीं कर रहा है. ओके, नेक्स्ट इज बॉन्ड स्पेसिफिसिटी. तो सम एंजाइम्स आर act on special types of chemical bonds and act on it. For example, ribonuclease enzymes act on third end of phosphodiester bond of pyridine and hydrolyze it. जो राइबोन्यूक्लियस एंजाइम है, राइबोन्यूक्लियस एंजाइम ये जो फॉस्फोडाइएस्टर बॉन्ड है pyridine का उसके थर्ड एंड पर ही रिएक्ट करता है, फिफ्थ एंड पर रिएक्ट नहीं करता है. दो उसमें जो है बॉन्ड होते हैं फॉस्फोडाइएस्टर बॉन्ड, एक थर्ड कार्बन पर होता है, एक फिफ्थ कार्बन पर होता है. उसमें सिर्फ थर्ड कार्बन वाला जो फॉस्फोडाइएस्टर बॉन्ड है उसी को ही जो है कट करता है, उसी को ही हाइड्रोलाइज करता है, फिफ्थ वाले को नहीं करता है. तो ये बॉन्ड स्पेसिफिसिटी, यानी स्पेसिफिक बॉन्ड पर ही रिएक्ट करते हैं, दूसरे बॉन्ड पर रिएक्ट नहीं करते. नेक्स्ट इज स्टीरियो स्पेसिफिसिटी. तो some enzymes are act on a specific stereoisomers of substrate and catalyze to it, not than other. For example, amino acid oxidase enzyme act only on L amino acids, not on D amino acids. अमीनो एसिड ऑक्सीडेज एंजाइम जो है वो ओनली एल टाइप ऑफ अमीनो एसिड पर ही एक्ट करता है, डी टाइप पर एक्ट नहीं करता. ओके, तो दिस इज अ स्पेसिफिसिटी ऑफ एंजाइम. नेक्स्ट पॉइंट इज लार्ज साइज. तो एंजाइम जो है, एंजाइम हैविंग ए लार्ज साइज, सो ड्यू टू दिस दे प्रोवाइड मोर सरफेस एरिया एंड फॉर द अटैचमेंट ऑफ सबस्ट्रेट, and more substrate are attached to the surface of enzyme and the rate of reaction can be increased. Okay, so this is the properties of enzyme, or specific properties of enzymes which show all types of enzymes. Okay, next we study the reactions, mode of reactions of enzymes. So next the mode of enzyme action. एंजाइम एक्शन की मोड कैसे, एंजाइम कैसे काम करता है, इस चीज को हम पढ़ रहे हैं आगे. तो ऑल टाइप्स ऑफ एंजाइम्स एक्शंस इज डिपेंड्स अपॉन द नेचर ऑफ एंजाइम एंड पार्टिसिपेटिंग सबस्ट्रेट इन द प्रोसेस. जो एंजाइम की नेचर है और पार्टिसिपेटिंग सबस्ट्रेट है उसकी नेचर पर डिपेंड करता है कि उसकी एक्टिविटी जो है कैसे. Initiation of enzyme activity and the rate of enzyme activity depends upon the two main points. First is the formation of enzyme substrate complex, and second is the decreasing of activation energy. It is two main points which control the rate of reactions and activity of enzymes. Now, first of all, we see about the formation of enzyme substrate complex. Enzyme substrate complex. First of all, enzymes are combined with substrate and form a unstable product which is called enzyme substrate complex. Then this enzyme substrate complex is dissociated to form end product. And enzyme is free. Okay, so this is the process of formation of enzyme substrate complex. On the surface of enzymes, many special sites are present. That special sites are called active sites. This is enzyme and it is active special site which is called active sites, and the substrates comes to near the enzyme and attach with the active site of enzyme and form enzyme substrate complex. The explanation of formation of enzyme substrate complex is to give the two main theories, in which first theory is lock and key theory. First is lock and key theory. So we can understand by this theory how to make the enzyme substrate complex. This theory was proposed by Emil Fischer. This theory was proposed by Emil Fischer, and according to this theory, enzyme act as a key and lock substrate act as a lock. We know that one enzyme can be opened by its key only. Similarly, a special type of enzyme catalyzes a special type of substrate, and substrate comes near to the enzyme and bind with the active site of enzyme to form enzyme substrate complex. It means according to this theory, जिस तरह से एक ताले के लिए एक ही स्पेशल चाबी होती है, उसी से वो खोला जाता है, उसी टाइप से एक जो एंजाइम है वो एक स्पेशल टाइप के सबस्ट्रेट को ही कैटलाइज करता है और वो ही उसकी जो एक्टिव साइड पर आकर के फिट होता है और एंजाइम सबस्ट्रेट कॉम्प्लेक्स का फॉर्मेशन होता है. दिस थ्योरी वाज प्रपोज्ड बाय एमिल फिशर. This is old theory and it have some drawbacks, and to cure the drawbacks, next theory was given by Koshland, that is known as induced fit theory. So now we study the second theory, induced fit theory. Okay, next is induced fit theory. This theory was given by Koshland. This theory was given by Koshland. According to this theory, the active site of enzyme is not rigid. Active site of enzyme is not rigid. It means these sites are not complementary. These sites are not complementary to this substrate. But as soon as the substrate contact with enzyme, it get changed and according to the substrate. It is induced and get changed according to the substrate, and substrate fit with enzyme and form enzyme substrate complex. Okay. इस थ्योरी के अंदर क्या कहा है कि जो इसकी एंजाइम की एक्टिव साइट है वो रिजिड नहीं है और इसकी कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री भी नहीं है, लेकिन जैसे एंजाइम जो सबस्ट्रेट के कांटेक्ट में आता है तो ये जो सबस्ट्रेट है ये एंजाइम की एक्टिव साइट को इंड्यूस करता है और उससे वो चेंज हो जाती है अकॉर्डिंग टू सबस्ट्रेट, और सबस्ट्रेट जो उस एंजाइम से फिट हो जाता है और एंजाइम सबस्ट्रेट कॉम्प्लेक्स का फॉर्मेशन होता है. So, due to this reason, in the presence enzyme, the active site is not complementary to the substrate. When the substrate contact with the enzyme, then under the influence of substrate, the active site get changed according to the substrate. So this theory is called induced fit theory. इस थ्योरी के अंदर सबस्ट्रेट है वो इसकी एक्टिव साइट को इंड्यूस करता है अपने अकॉर्डिंग फिट होने के लिए. जैसे ये सबस्ट्रेट की स्ट्रक्चर है उसी के अकॉर्डिंग जो है इसकी जो एक्टिव साइड है एंजाइम की वो चेंज हो जाती है और उसमें वो फिट हो जाता है, इसलिए उसको कहते हैं इंड्यूस फिट थ्योरी. अकॉर्डिंग टू लॉक एंड की थ्योरी, द एक्टिव साइट ऑफ एंजाइम इज रिजिड, but according to this theory, the active site of enzyme is not rigid. It is changeable when enzyme contact with the substrate. When substrate contact with enzyme, it have minute structural changes, and then it induce and become according to the substrate, and it fit in and form enzyme substrate complex, which is dissociated and form end product, and enzyme is free. So this is the formation of enzyme substrate complex, and explained by two theories. First is lock and key theories, and second is induced fit theory. The induced fit theory is the most acceptable modern theories, which is suitable for the explanation of formation of enzyme substrate complex. Next, second point is the decreasing of the activation energy and how it works. Now see. Now second point is the decreasing of activation energy. In all chemical reactions, energy is released, but for the initiation of reactions, energy is also required. This required energy is called activation energy, which is energy of substrate, which is called activation energy, or it is essential for the starting for the reactions. Now this is we can see in this graph. This is the graph of reactions. This graph A and this B. So graph A is represent activation energy without enzyme, and graph B noted activation energy with enzyme. So enzyme have that specialty to reduce the activation energy of the substrate that is required for the initiation of reactions. So we can see here, when enzyme is present, then activation energy is low. Activation energy is very low, and when enzyme is absent, then activation energy is much more. So enzyme can reduce the activation energy of the substrate that required for initiation of reactions. So enzymes reduce the activation energy of enzyme substrate that for required, and in the lower of activation energy, the substrate get converted into product easily. So enzyme is very important for the reactions. They low the activation energy of the reactions. Which enzymes low more activation energy of the reactions, which is more efficient, and they more increase the rate of reactions, and which enzyme less reduce the activation energy of the substrate, that is less less initiate the rate of reactions. Okay, so it is 2 points mainly that control the rate of reactions. First is the formation of enzyme substrate complex, and second is the decreasing of activation energy. When the enzyme substrate complex is formed fastly and dissociate much fastly, then the rate of reactions is get too fast, and the decreasing of activation energy is more than the rate of reaction is increase. Okay, so this is the mode of enzyme actions, and which is depends upon 2 points. So I hope you can understand properly. Okay, thank you.